This is the story of two ordinary brothers undertaking an extraordinary adventure into the Australian outback. In this adventure, we push our motorbikes and bodies to the limit, all to try and accomplish the goal of crossing one of the harshest tracks that Australia has to offer, Googs Track, which runs from the coast to outback and consists of over 300 sand dunes. We also journey into the Flinders Ranges, a 540 million year old mountain range with some of the most stunning views you can find. Like any adventure, it has its ups and its downs, but this is one to remember forever. Alright. So you want to come back?
Okay. Look after yourself and ride safe.
Day one has us leaving our home state of Victoria and making the 800-kilometre odd trek to Adelaide. We depart early the next morning in hopes of reaching the Australian outback. We made a quick pit stop just outside of Adelaide to adjust the chains and also purchase an SD card for the drone that we brought along on this trip. Alright guys, we've made it to Port Augusta, a long way from home now. We just called up Mount Ivor Station, which was where we were intending to stay the night. And they've got fuel, they don't have food, so we're going to stock up on supplies here, stock up on water, but we are going to have to ride in the dark off-road, so we're going to take it super easy because they did mention that the roos start coming out at night, the wildlife, so we're going to take it real easy, but we hopefully arrive safely. And then tomorrow is Googs Track for the first time, so let's see how this goes. We finally made it to the proper outback.
We've done it, mate.
We've done it. You see the outback sign, sunset in the distance. We're gonna be on dirt roads until we make it to Mount Ivor Station, so hopefully we don't hit any wildlife, any kangas, but we'll take it easy and get there safely. Let's do it. Can't believe we made it, mate. What a hard ride, far out. Alright guys, we're in I think they call it a donga. It's like a little cabin thing. So, yeah, we've got a shared double bed. Fabian's getting the food going. Got some continentals. There's not much out here. We've got a little toilet. But we made it. We've got somewhere to sleep. The bikes are undercover. Can't really see much, but bikes are undercover. And we're gonna call it tomorrow. We hit Googs Track, or Googs Track. Looking forward to it. Look at this, the full outback experience.
doorstep.
Right at our doorstep. Oh, bro.
That's what I smelled. He's done a poo. I told you, mate. Smell his ass. He's been munching on it. Loves it.
Alright guys, we're here at Mount Ive Station, so finally seeing it in the daytime. We've just filled up with petrol, so we've got a pretty long stint to the next station, or to the next stop. But yeah, we're just speaking with the one of the workers here. They it's actually a sheep station. They sell sheep and goat and a few other things as well, but they've turned it to a tourist attraction as well. So they get a lot of tourists in.
Population is 9.
Yeah, population of 9. Lovely place to come by, so highly recommend it if you're in the area. Soon after leaving the blue skies of Mount Ive Station, a deep fog descended on us, making it almost impossible to see. Thankfully, it didn't last too long and we were back to blue skies. This is the first time I've ever seen a salt lake. Looks so amazing.
So vast.
Very vast. After leaving the salt lake, we were back on the asphalt for the first time in a while, and we were heading to the town of Kingoonya, which would be our last pit stop for fuel before taking on Googs Track. Alright guys, this is the last fuel stop before Googs Track, so we're doing a lot of re-juggling, reshuffling, getting our fuel bladders on. Fabian's got his on, desert box, pretty secure. I'm just got to chuck on my giant loop 7.6 litres. So filled up some little jerry bottles, and yeah, we're going to hit the sand for the first time on this trip, so let's get it. We've made it to Googs Track. Finally.
14, Josh?
Huh?
14.
14 in the front and 12 in the rear for now. But yeah, we've made it to Googs Track, first of the sand. Been a journey to get here. Now let's hope we don't hurt ourselves. We're gonna take it easy. I don't want to jinx myself by saying that, but we're gonna make it and camp at Googs Lake Campground, and then tomorrow hopefully make it to Kingoonya Hotel where we can have a shower. So airing down and hitting Googs Track. Guys, we just had a massive almost hit. As I was cresting this dune, a four-wheel drive was given it full power to get up from the opposite side. It was an incredibly close call and a reminder to us to be on edge for vehicles coming from the opposite direction. Oh my god, my heart! You don't understand, because he was full sending it up here.
Yes! You're so sweaty. Oh, bro, I'm drenched. Head to toe.
We have made it to Googs Lake Campground. We made it from Melbourne all the way here.
We done it, bro.
We did it, man. We did it.
We made it, mate. We made it to the red soil.
Oh, man. Am I exhausted? That was like, what? How many kilometers? Well, 80 Ks, or
every single day we just had
90
to stop.
Ks since we left Sejuna, I think. Something around that, and maybe 50 Ks of that was sand. After already riding all the way here, now here's the campsite that we've chosen. The sun's setting, looking beautiful, but look where we're camping. Let's have a look. With the sun setting, we set up camp and prepared ourselves for the incredibly difficult day that laid ahead of us.
Just so we can go for an expedition.
See what I mean about keeping the wind in there? Good morning, guys. Our first night in the Outback was a success. It's absolutely freezing here though. Our fire actually stayed on overnight. And now we're just no idea how. And now we're just feeding it a little bit. That glow is starting to appear with the sunrise, so we're gonna get the drone out for sunrise and hopefully catch some awesome footage. So stay tuned. Oh, this is incredible, guys. This is some of the best view I've seen in my life. Just here out on the Salt Lake. Fabian is out there about to send out the drone. Sun is about to come up over the horizon. Oh, this is what we live for. This is just absolutely amazing. So bloody happy. This has been the best trip. Now we just have to make sure we make it out of Googs Track without injury. But my God, this is incredible. Guys, we've packed up, left no mess, and we are going to take the hardest section of Googs Track now, which is when the dunes begin. Can't wait to get the bladders off the bikes because they add a lot of weight in a really bad position, but we'll be fine. We'll get there. Let's see how this goes. As soon as we left the campground, we were pretty much straight into the dunes, and for the rest of the day it was dune after dune after dune.
Massive one up ahead.
Don't come up my way, don't come up my way. Right, I'm going. Oh man, I'm down. My first off. You know what it is? It's this bladder that's freaking shifting and it puts so much weight one way. Oh my god. Got the bike up. That's a start. Oh. Oh my god, I'm sweated right through. Alright guys, we may have overestimated how difficult this is. Oh, how hard.
Well, it's ridiculous.
Oh.
Adrenaline is literally at full.
And it's so hot, it wasn't meant to be this warm. But
we don't even know what temperature it is.
Yeah, zero idea what temperature is. Got no reception out here. This is tough. This is hard yakka.
Zero wind.
Zero wind. And it's probably 23 degrees, I would say, but it feels way hotter because there's not a single cloud in the sky. Not one. So it's warm, but we're gonna keep cracking, have a little break here, and then yeah, let's see how this goes. Oh my god, we just had a bad off. I was close.
I feel bad for the bleeder.
I was too close to Fabian. Alright, that's alright, it's not that much.
Mate, can you do it or not?
I don't know. Let me get on the back, you got the front. Look. No. Oh my god, my knee.
We have to move my bike forward.
Yeah.
Why are you lifting it?
I'm alright. If I didn't have these boots, same injury on the same foot.
I broke my ankle.
No, I thought I heard.
And then the bikes were on top of each other. I was lifting both bikes.
Oh my god. Alright, we learnt a lesson. I don't go too close to you. Alright, we're taking off after that fall. A little bit rattled, but we'll get going. Fabian's lost some water, of course, which is great because that's all we need out here, but let's keep going. Time to fill up. Well, hopefully the bikes take the full amount because I don't want to have to put anything back on the bike. How hard is this, Fabian?
Bro, this has got to be the hardest thing I've ever done in my life.
Definitely the hardest thing I've ever done. It's how relentless are the dunes?
It's just the constant dunes, just one after the other, and just
dunes, and then you've got branches that are pulling you and taking you offline. Not easy, but yeah, we're almost halfway, I'd say. I need to have a look at the navigation, but yeah, we're gonna fill up and get cracking.
2 liters of water left.
While refueling, we've discovered another issue, a bit of a big problema, is that Fabian's ripped his bloody pannier. Big problema. Oh, so all we've got to try and remedy that is some Gorilla Tape. Let's see how this goes. Oh, guys, this is a disaster.
Let's get the bike up quick, it's leaking.
Oh my god.
Ready?
God, I can push on the beat. Hold on. Wait, do the other method I told you. 3, 2, 1. Okay, that penny's alright.
Bro, that like knocked me right off. Boom.
Well, what happened? Because you stopped because of me.
No, I just hit the penny. I just hit the tree.
Oh. Fuck, that's what ripped.
That's what ripped.
That's what ripped it.
Yeah.
Oh, let's get my bike up quick.
Turn off your thing.
These dunes continued for hours upon hours, pushing both man and machine to their limits. We'd been riding from morning until late afternoon, and finally reached the end of Googs Track. Oh my god, we made it, guys. The end of Googs Track, and my god, that was hard. It was now a race to beat the sunset and get to our accommodation for the night. We were chasing our shadows as the sun set, slowly getting further and further away from us. Unfortunately, we were too late and darkness had set in. Guys, some of the hardest riding we've ever done. We'll recap shortly, but we did make it to Kingoonya. So we're here, we've got a room, but we're gonna get some food, so we'll check in. Morning, guys. I think I said I was gonna give an update last night, but we were just absolutely ruined. So we just went to bed as soon as we ate, had a shower, went to bed. But yesterday we were just feeling destroyed by the time we got here. Didn't know what to think of Googs Track, but you know, I think at like 3 a.m. I woke up and said to Fabian, man, I feel like such an accomplishment. Like that was an awesome effort to do that unsupported. I've seen quite a few people do it, and man, it's not easy. And I can only imagine the Simpson, how hard it was. But I reckon with Googs, the hard thing is actually the vegetation, the shrubbery. Like, what do you reckon about that?
Yeah, it's probably the hardest part, I reckon.
Yeah, you're trying to dodge these branches that are knocking you off and getting you offline into the center where it's super soft. So that's what's hard.
The relentless dunes, one after the other as well.
Yeah, there's not much rest, but like it's constant dunes. Very few straight sections where you can relax. It was also really hot. Weren't anticipating it being that hot, to be honest. So glad we're doing it in winter. These trusty steeds had got us across Googs without problem, so it was only right that we gave them some TLC by cleaning and lubing the chains. We were now back on the asphalt, with the goal of reaching the outback town of Marree before it got dark. There's another cow over there. What the hell is this? Oh my god. Run free, little one. Alright guys, we made it to Marree. So we're here, we're on the main road. There's a lot of hustle and bustle out here in the outback. Oh no, there's really like no one around. But yeah, we had dinner. We're feeling pretty good actually. It wasn't too hard a day today. I don't know how many Ks we did, maybe 400 or 500.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, about 400 or 500, but We're gonna have an early night and then off to the Flinders Ranges tomorrow. Super excited about that. Yeah, boy. But yeah, let's get some sleep and head to the Flinders tomorrow. All right, guys, we're leaving Marree, heading to the Flinders Ranges now. Got to stop in Copley for breakfast and maybe a quandong pie, which I've never had one. So we'll see how that is. And then off to Arkaroola, so it should be a good day. It's on the side of the road. Look at this. So cool. Beautiful. Oh my God. Hey buddy. Just eating grass. Living his best life. Look at all the land they get to live in. You're a very beautiful horse. Alright mate, we got places to be, but take it easy. Alright, so we're here in Copley. Just had a bacon and egg brekkie, having a coffee. Gonna get a quandong pie. But we just came across some other adventurers, Howard and Dermot, who have given us some tracks to go down in Arkaroola and given us some pointers. So thank you for that, guys. And yeah, looking forward to going into the Flinders, just down there really, not too far away from us. And yeah, hit maybe some technical tracks based on what they were saying. So we'll see how it goes. All right, we've got a quandong pie. I really don't even know what it is. Some kind of
desert fruit, yeah?
Desert fruit or something. Have a bite.
First bit of fruit or trip.
Yeah, I know. What the hell?
Good vitamin C, yeah?
Yeah, it's supposed to have more than double than an orange.
Well.
What do we think? Don't lie.
No, it's actually pretty good.
Yeah? After some easy scenic riding, we'd finally reached the technical tracks that we were looking for, and these hill climbs just kept getting steeper and steeper. Made it to Arkaroola, guys. Really nice. We were going to camp, but cabins are only 90 bucks a night, and it's just too easy to do a cabin. So we got this little little one, getting all our stuff out, and we've booked in for dinner, so looking forward to a good feed because we're running pretty low on supplies anyway as it is. So yeah, we'll try and get an early night and explore the Flinders tomorrow. What have we got here, Fabian?
We got a big problema.
What's happened?
It appears the mud flap or the mud guard has decided to come loose.
Yeah, that wouldn't be a problem usually, but what's the big problem here?
Well, the big problema is that the reservoir for the shock is connected to that mud flap. And if that reservoir falls, it looks like it's landing on the chain, which will cause a big problema.
Big problema. All right.
So you're gonna have to hold the mud flap up.
All right, we'll try and sort this out.
Big.
Guys, we've made it to Angarichna village, I think that's how you pronounce it, and the attendant here actually gave us some pile of screws, so we're able to fix Fabian's issue with the screw, so that's locked in. We're using Gorilla Tape to hold it, so that held out pretty well. We've also got a cable tie, but it's very windy today, very windy, but about to hit some of the gorges, so it should be good. We've made it to Razorback Lookout, probably one of the most iconic lookouts in the Flinders, and it's probably the one that comes up on Google when you search it. But look at that, just incredible. What do you think?
Absolutely amazing, mate.
One of the best you've ever seen?
For sure, 100%.
This is the second time I've come here, and just in awe the same amount as I was the first time. Alright guys, after a long day of exploring the Flinders, we've got a little kind of stealth camping spot off a hiking trail. So there's some fire pits over there, we've got a table, bike to here, and yeah, we're gonna do our last camp out before having to do the long and boring ride home back to Melbourne. So let's get this campsite set up. We're actually only gonna set up one tent. We're gonna set up Fabian's 2-person tent, just for a quick pack up in the morning, because we don't want to be hanging around here when hikers come start the trail. So we're gonna get set up now. Good morning, guys. We just had breakfast here in Hawker. Now we're gonna hit the road, and it's gonna be a long stretch. Oh my god, guys, it's absolutely freezing and we can't complain. We've had awesome weather all trip, but we've gotten these toe warmers and feet warmers, just stuck them on, and hopefully they keep us warm. But it's absolutely freezing. It was only 2 degrees this morning when we took off, so I don't think it's warmed much more than that since we left. But we'll keep pushing on. So we pulled in 6 hours from home, guys. It's just freezing cold. We thought we'd rest up and smash out the last 6 hours in the morning. So we're gonna have a good sleep tonight and take off early and finally call this adventure done and on to the next one. All right, guys, packing up to go home. It's the morning of the last day of the adventure. Oh, it's just road all the way. It's gonna be a boring day. Not looking forward to it, but looking forward to going home. But now already really looking forward to the next adventure. So yeah, let's get this ride out of the way so we can start planning for the next one.